In 1839, some of the 18,000 Cherokee Indians were forced to walk the 1,500-mile Trails of Tears to Oklahoma. They were from Georgia and North Carolina, and they were driven from their homes by U.S. soldiers. In 1907, the government divided Indian land. Consequently, it became easier for the whites to buy the land of the Indians. Whenever the government found valuable resources on Indian land, they would take the land from the Indians, this leading to the point where the Indians had no place to stay. The land that used to be Indian and pretty old school traditional is now full of industrial items and factories.
The pipeline starts in the north of Dakota and continues to the south of Dakota, which means the pipeline is around 1,132 miles long. 99.98% of the pipeline is installed in private properties, which of course includes private land. So, it's the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers that is constructing the pipeline. Dakota Access has permission from Donald Trump, president-elected for the U.S., to do whatever necessary to complete the construction of these pipelines. This includes taking whatever land they need that is not theirs, like Indian land.
The Indians still have their own land, but it's not as much space as they used to have in the 1800s. This is because of the government and the many wars or civil wars that might have occurred on Indian land. The Indians still don't have the liberty to do as they want, at least not when the government is involved. This means that Indians will back down for the government, and if the Indians don't, it is most likely that the government will use force to push the Indians away. And this is exactly what is happening at the manufacturing of the Dakota pipelines. The governments do it because they think it's the right thing, and they certainly don't seem to care about the Indian properties or monuments.
It is the government that is taking over the land and using the land for their own purposes, like for example the Dakota pipeline. The government is still ruling the right. This includes the Indians being forced to move for the sake of government actions. This point is very old and can be traced back to the Trail of Tears. The consequences are that both of the Indians and the privates got their land ruined by the government, either forced to move or forced to dig for the pipeline. Also, the constructions of the pipeline will contaminate drinking water and destroy buildings and monuments that are secret places on the way down. This destroys the good old-fashioned traditional places, just like when the government took the Indians' land and built factories all over.